Hello everyone, my name is Hunter555, you can all call me Hunter. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. It's Monday for most of us, it's Tuesday for, I believe, someone in chat, and I am very, very chipper for a Monday. Don't get used to this. We're only a couple of weeks into the year. Do not get used to this. It will not last. But yes, I hope we're all doing well. There are a lot of people in chat. And I've frozen chat. 1 second. I scrolled in chat and I've frozen it. Screwy, Scotsman. Screwy was here an hour early, of course he was. Scotsman, Cosmic, Storm, True Purple, Turing, Mythical, Exapol with the what? Exapol, why are you subscribed to tier 3? I mean, I appreciate the 10-month resub, but why at tier 3? You don't. There's nothing special at tier 3. You get a couple of stars on your sub badge, maybe? Addy, hello! Lewis, welcome on in! Oh, I'm already confused. But I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing surprisingly well considering. Oh, give me 1 second. I think I've figured out why it keeps doing that. Exapol, slow down, slow down. Okay, try now. I think I figured out what the problem with those is. Thank you, Exapol, for the gift subs to Screwy and Leos, taking you. Oh, you've caught the entire Kanto Pokedex. Congratulations. But yes, thank you for doing that. Yeah, I think I've just twigged what the problem is, so we will wait and see. And I refreshed the wrong thing. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah, I think I've just twigged what the problem is. So we will see. If I was right. That waypoint can go. Delete waypoint. Confirm deletion. That's from yesterday. That's from when Elkhorn and I went looking for the Woodland Mansion.
Another happy land.
No, that's not worked. Ah! Ah! Why? There. Still not working.
Another happy land.
No, I know you aren't. I don't. I thought we'd fixed them. Yeah, yeah, I know. I thought it was fixed. I could have sworn it was fixed. Oh dear. No, no worries, Cosmic. No worries. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping the lurk. I appreciate it. Right, right. Before I start grumbling too much about sound alerts. Today we are on Infinity Cove, the wonderful patron server of one Joel Duggan, with a wonderful community of people. During is online. During, I'm including you. I know I don't hang around with you as much, but you are included in the awesome community. That's what I was doing. Hello, Robin. It's been a while. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. I don't think that refreshes them in the way you're thinking, Addy. But I will try it. No, that didn't work. Exafol, thank you for gifting that sub to Robin. Robin, you may have noticed that there was a slightly crackly wolf howling there. We're dealing with some ongoing glitches with the sound alerts that I have been as yet unable to properly resolve. We resolved them for, I think, one stream. And that was it. And then they've come back this stream, which I've grown rather used to them, and it's led to some in-jokes, but I mean, I would rather they were working. And I'm sure most other people would rather they were working. I'd rather actually hear the wolf, not wolf with a slight cold. Yeah, my Christmas and New Year's were good. I mean, I could have done with a longer break. I mean, I don't think I'm really in a position to complain, because I actually got time off for a change. So yeah, I don't think I'm really in a position to grumble about how much time I got off. Uh, Especially not to you. Right. I got kind of sidetracked with the sound alerts and then people coming in and give subs and everything. I didn't actually talk about what we were doing today. So as I said, we're on Infinity Cove. We will be working in here today. We've got the tracks laid down. We've got the track texturing put in place. This bit will be staying sewn. The torches will get removed. And then I'm going to... Oh, Turing ran away before I could say goodbye. Night, Turing, who I know is in chat. What was I saying? Yeah, so this will be staying, the torches will be going, the stone will be staying, but the stone on the walls and the ceiling, that and the dirt, that will be changing. Because I want to detail and texture this, but I haven't quite figured out how yet. Now, one advantage we have is most of it is underground. So I don't have to worry about it being exposed. The only bit that was a problem really is here. But I can raise this up, make it level with this bit of dirt that the tree is on. And then the other thing we need to do is this hill needs trimming back because this side is so flat that it doesn't fit with that side. It just doesn't fit. Somehow didn't realise that the mangrove swamp was so close. Adding columns? I'm just thinking. Do I mention the name? But no. Please send my hellos back and my love, and also to the little one. It's been a while, so for context, for those who might not have met Robin in chat before, Robin and I used to work together. So we know each other quite well. Robin probably knows me better than he would like to. Yeah, we could do pillars. It does mean more digging. And this ravine, which could be awkward. Because my plan was to use like stairs and things to kind of give it a bit of depth. But I hadn't actually... What we could do... What we could do is jump into creative and try a couple of things. Right, let's just take a couple of measurements. Right, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 high by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide. Okay. 9 high, 11 wide. Okay. Yep, that's right. Okay, where am I? Okay, I know where I am. I should really have considered that there can be spoilers on this thing. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, appreciate that. You'd have to come on and help dig, but you're working. No worries, Storm. I appreciate the offer. Where is my area? I say my area as though we really have designated areas. We don't. Better phrasing. Where is my base of operations? Other side. Excavating a solid. No, Scotsman, it's fine. No, guys, it's fine. I appreciate the offers, but it's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hello, Elkhorn! Welcome on in, my friend. I don't have stone on me. Let's get rid of those. I need that stone. Right. How did anvils end up over here? There we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same on the other side. Like that. Copy. Paste. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. This is a problem. Because it's pasting it in a very strange... I would say I would help you, Dave, but I just don't want to. Yeah, Mythical. Mythical's not responsible for that hole. This wasn't Mythical. Now, in fairness, I would not trust Mythical to dig, but this wasn't her. I'm fairly certain. I feel like Mythical's now going to confirm that it was in fact her, but I'm fairly certain it wasn't. I'm fairly certain this was me and Pax messing around with a bit of world edit. Speaking of world edit, I really, really don't like how it pastes in. Because I have to stand in here to paste it, which is, as you can see, a bit of an inconvenience. There is probably a better way to do this, but I don't know what it is. Because I don't really understand world edit, funnily enough. I'm probably going to have Pax on my case in a second, because I'm just going to be flooding the console. And they're going to want to know what the hell I'm doing that's just flooding the console. No, absolutely fine, Robin. It was lovely to see you. And we say this every time you appear. We really need to try and catch up at some point, and then we never do. I would say we'll get it right this time, but I think we said that last time as well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. No, I should have done that. I should have been sensible. I should have been sensible, Storm. But thank you for mentioning it. Wait, hold on a second. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is right. I had to double check my own math then because I couldn't remember exactly how it worked, but this will do. But yeah, I don't really like using World Edit for this kind of thing because I don't really know exactly how it chooses where to place when you paste in. So I tend to hold off doing it. What I use it for is that ship, the randomization of the wood. Like that's what I've used it for, the randomization. In my defense, Myth, in my defense, when I blew up my train, I knew that I had blown up a version of it on a creative world. I didn't know that you had blown it up in a creative world. As far as I was concerned, you'd done it in survival, on the cove. So I think my reaction was justified, and I think my constant bringing it up is justified. Well, Storm, why would you admit to that? I have to ask, why would you admit to that? Because now I can hold you responsible as well for not telling me. Copy. See, where did that paste? See, that pasted in there. I cannot fathom exactly how... There! We got there! Eventually. Who would blow up a train? Oh, I wonder. I wonder. Oh, do you, Storm? Do you? Do you really find my indignation entertaining? Well, we'll see how entertaining you find it in a second. How are those cherry blossom trees of yours, Storm? I understand cherry blossom is surprisingly flammable. And lava's surprisingly catching. Right. I need those. I need those. I need those. I need those. I'll take those as well. Ba ba ba. Hmm. Hmm. What else do we think? Lodestones? No. Absolutely not. Before anyone supports that idea, no. Uh, well hidden. Well hidden. It's Elkhorn. I'm tired. I'm cheerful, but I'm tired. There we go. Nice. Stone. 5%. Cracked. Then I think it's... Is it comma? Yes. 10%. Is it chiseled? Chiseled stone bricks. 30. Yep. 35% stone. bricks. That's 45. That's 50. 50% stone. I need to thin the trees. Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. The reputation in IRL circles of being the organised, logical, and slightly boring one. You do? What? Wait. I'm the organised friend. I I just thought about that for a second and then remembered that I'm the organised friend with my IRL friends. Which would probably explain a lot about my behaviour online. Go. Do the same on that side. What do we think? Hold on a second. No, not sticky pistons. There we go. I understand the organised and logical part, but boring. Yeah, Storm, you're not boring. You're in comparison to some co-workers. What are these co-workers doing that makes them less boring than you? What? What are they doing? Do they go like rollerblading over Niagara Falls? So I think this looks good. Okay, so you're considered boring by people who have strange ideas of what fun is, or very specific ideas about what fun is, and the only things that can be fun are what they consider fun. Because I acknowledge that some people find going out to bars and clubbing and things fun. I acknowledge that. But not for me. Absolutely not, no. I hate it. But that doesn't mean what I enjoy doing is any less fun. I do not understand that logic. I really don't. Really don't understand the logic behind people who say that if your idea of fun is a cozy night in, you're boring. Like, that doesn't make sense. Where in the world are you required to be doing what some people find interesting? To have fun. Sorry, I'm half ranting, half thinking. Only problem with the walls is, I think, although, because if I'm not mistaken, if I break that out and put that in, it'll let the light in. But if I put the walls in places where we know that there's just stone behind, then, because in theory, there's not only 2 layers of stone. So what I could do is that. Much better! Much better. And then I think just like a few scattered slabs maybe on the ground. Could I perhaps do like this? With some slabs? Top ones maybe? Yeah, no, that works. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I think we've got an idea for how we're going to do it. One small problem. I have to do it in survival mode. I wouldn't mind a semi-quiet pub type place, some place you can enjoy drink and still hear the person across from you. No, Lewis, that's fair enough. The only problem is the pubs in the village, not really quiet. And if I go out the village, then I don't like getting taxis. I don't like paying for taxis. Just generally because they're extortionate, but also because I can drive. And I feel more comfortable. I do not feel comfortable other people driving anymore. I struggle to be in the car with my parents driving. Just because I'm losing that control. I like to be the one in the control of the vehicle, so yeah, losing out on that makes me feel rather uncomfortable. So I can't drink, which then defeats the point of going out. And most of my friends don't. No, my friends and I, none of us really drink particularly heavily. So it always defeats. It rather defeats the point of going out like that because cafes and things are generally closed in the evening. Oh, funny you should mention that, Storm. We have somewhere like that. We have somewhere like that in Aylesbury, in the local town. I've just realised I disclosed where I am, but anyway, most people wouldn't have heard of it. But it's again, its focus is on drinking, not like drinking alcohol. I should clarify, not food, not soft drinks or anything like that. So the soft drinks are incredibly cheap. They're only like a couple of quid, but it's one of those things, and I'm not a heavy drinker at the best of times, and as I'm normally the one driving, as I was just saying, like that makes me even less inclined to drink. So it just feels a bit. Well, exactly. Dessert instead of coffee. I mean, hang on, Storm. Given the part of the world you're in, or part of the US rather, isn't coffee quite a big thing there? Aren't like coffee shops quite a significant thing over there? Yeah, Lewis, I have to agree. I would have absolutely no complaints, Storm, if you did do that. I meant to do that. There we go. Hopefully Screwy notices if he was joining for the purposes of voice chat. Right. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Kind of. Hello.
Oh, I gotta turn off the stream volume.
I do recommend that. Hold on, I'm just amplifying you by plus 50%. Well, plus 48.
But then I'll try and talk even louder.
Hold on. Plus 119.
I was actually talking more and more quietly just to mess with you.
Oh, were you?
Shocking.
I'm still turning you
I heard
up.
there was digging to be done.
Kind of. It's not mass digging. It's precision strikes. Are those things?
Oh.
Is that? Well, I say precision strikes. Kind of a bit of both. So if you direct your eyes towards the stream briefly, I can show you what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm aware there's a delay. I haven't put in the last slabs. I'll put those in a second. So as you can see, I have a wall of stone here.
Yes.
What I need to do, or need you to do, help with even, is just go along it, digging holes. They can be next to each other, they can be on their own, just digging holes along this entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the same on the other side, and the same on the roof. The roof could be hard. I mean, it's all going to be difficult because I want to make sure that they're spread all over it, and you can't reach the top from the ground.
Right.
So I don't know how you would recommend.
TNT.
I hope my silence there answered that suggestion. We're not doing TNT. Do you use TNT for the big dig?
No.
There we go. You don't use TNT for the big dig. You don't use it for this.
Oh, well, as a matter of fact, spouse and dog just returned home, so I'm actually going to log back off.
No worries, no worries. It was nice to briefly speak to you.
You as well.
Yeah. Right, take care.
Cheers.
Well, that was an interesting brief moment. Have a coffee shop that does late night here, does a very brisk trade of the evening. J Press again. Like, if you guys showed up at my door, I would not care. Have a friend who orders custom milled parts for their personal coffee grinder because he can't get his preferred grinder on anything else. Grinding your own whole beans can be very good, but I wouldn't go that far. Nice. Electric. I assume that's meant to say electric. Spice grinder that costs like $10. Works just fine. Pax. Myth. Stay away with the TNT. Wooden slabs. Yes, please do. I mean, don't hold out too much hope on meeting me. I live within meeting up distance with Scotsman, and now what people define as meeting up difference will vary. And we haven't met up. Now, granted, we only discovered that at the start of the year, but Pax, you and I are going to have a falling out. Screwy, stop encouraging them! Not quite sure what happened there. That's what I get for trying to read chat while I'm flying. I just end up not paying attention to where I'm flying to, and I'm flying to a hill. Well, yes, but the from what I can understand, the amount of time you guys are willing to drive to just meet someone would get you from Land's End to John O'Groats. So, not a good grading scale. Not a good grading scale. Land's End is the southernmost point of the UK. John O'Groats is the northernmost point. Sorry, I've had to stop. I've had to land. Screwy just called me mate. I don't think I've ever seen Screwy call someone mate. It does not suit you. You are... I'm sorry, Screwy. You are too old to call people mate. I'm sorry. You are. Yeah. That is true. You do live very close to each other. We'll break these manually. Yes! Yes! Pax, you can call me mate. Because I know how old you are, and I also know someone else your age who also used the term mate, and it wasn't weird when he used it. Would also quite often call me Bud, which again, it didn't feel weird. Call people mate all the time. It is just more a spoken thing. I've done so since living in Ireland. Oh, you're blaming the Irish. The Texas crew has been blizzarded in. Yes, they have. Yes, they have, Storm. I don't know why I sound so smug about that. I would love to be snowed in right now, because then I wouldn't have to go into the office. Perhaps not to the extent. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the nature of the person in question always gave off very, very. As my parents described, if he was any more chill, he would be an icicle. He would have fit in very easily as a surfer hippie. I also know this person in question happens to appear in my happens to lurk in my streams occasionally. So it'd be very interesting to see if he's overheard this and then texts me. That would be funny. Hello, hello, Dan. There we go. Pulled it off. A threat or very laddish. I've overshot again. I am not getting much done. At all. Right, where's my scaffolding? There it is. There we go. Boing. There, like that. I mean, it's been below freezing here. My car keeps beeping at me. My car beeps when it gets below 4 degrees. But it's been below freezing. I would say the past 3 days. I mean, at night it's not been helped by. Oh, for God's sake! Seriously. Thinking, why is it not placing? Bloody torch. There we go. Again! Again with the wretched torches. There. Whoops. There we go. My car did this morning, but weirdly, even though it was actually colder when I left work today rather than when I left for work, my car wasn't frozen. Not sure what that was about. I mean, I'm not complaining. It does make things easier, but I just thought it was weird. There we go, we've got a rhythm going. We've got a rhythm going until I next land on a torch. Or run out of scaffolding. That also works. I need more scaffolding. I'm sure that can be easily solved. Let's go back to treetops. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I was not close enough to the command block. There we are. Does sweatshirt mean something different in the US? Cosmic and their relationship with scaffolding are their own business. Oh! No! I can... Well, so you went out in a jumper, though. You went out in a jumper. No, I can do that. If I'm moving around, then I can quite happily go out in just a jumper. But I can't, like, stand still. I can go out walking, but I can't sit in my car. Because when I'm in my car, I'm sat still. I'm not moving very much. Shorts and flip-flops. I know someone who does that, but not for me personally. There's some more scaffolding. And then I'll go downstairs again in a second. That's the wrong scat. There we go. Well, yes, J Price, but it doesn't warm up straight away. So what I often do is I put my coat on whilst I sit in the car. Waiting for it to heat up. 4, 5, 6. This is after work. I wish to clarify. I put my coat on, so I put my coat on to walk from the office to the car. Sometimes, and then I'll sit in the car whilst it heats up, and then I'll take my coat off. Oh, for crying out loud! Are we really going to start bickering about the correct terminology for those shoes? Mythical. Know that this comes from a place of love, but Australia is the... I don't know if it's the only place, but that means something very different in the country I'm from, as I'm sure you're possibly aware, and yeah, just making you aware. You might already have been aware, but just in case you weren't. I don't know. No, they aren't. It'd be interesting to see when they start placing. There we go. That's what you're using to debate this, Pax? Really? That's where the marker would be. Oh. There. I love using scaffolding. I find it very useful at times, but at the same time, it's really inconvenient at other points. Oh, did you? Oh, I thought I was... There we go. There we are. Torch in the way. Quite a few torches in the way. Do you think we're going to have enough scaffolding? I'll go and pilfer J Prices. There. Now, am I correct in thinking? Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Yes, but I believe I can go then onto this side. Ha! Wait a second. Oh! It's equal here. So why is it not equal? Wait, it is. Wait, what? Why? Did I place it on the wrong place? I think I placed it on the wrong block. Ignore my fake tears. I think I'm getting this right. Don't think these are all going out as far as they can, but that's not a problem. Really, what am I doing? What I'm doing is getting myself set up for the next stream, where I'll do the actual tunnel decoration. This stream's just going to be the set the scaffolding up for next stream. Not wasting the scaffolding. Need too much of it. Go. Almost. So, please don't, Pax. Please don't. I might actually cry if you do that. And I would just end the stream. And I can't promise that I would stream again. Or continue to play on this server. Cosmic knows better than to try and damage my builds. Because then I'll just set up a flower burning dispenser. You think Alistair's bad? Almost. Oh, no, one more. Then I'm just going to go and sleep the night away quickly. Before I get creeped. Oh, hello, Storm. Oh, yeah, no, I assumed you meant, like, to mess with me by destroying the scaffolding. That's kind of what I figured you meant. Sorry, I misunderstood that. I've got ads coming up. There we go. That's not going to work. But what I should be able to do is just go up on this side. Oh, rats! Rats! It was going so well! There. Remove scaffolding, say it was Cosmic, and then Hunter and Cosmic Fire. I said, well, now you've told me that you're going to do that, so plan foiled. And I didn't even have to lift a finger. We do not have enough scaffolding. I'm about to run out. Yeah, we don't have quite enough. Right, J Price, I'm going to raid your supplies. Hmm. 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 Do you like my villager impression? You'll... Is that why you logged on? Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you for that, Storm. That's actually made me really laugh. um, Still not seeing any scaffolding. None of these seem to have it. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Just gonna go rummaging through all your stuff. Can I locate scaffolding before my ads start in a minute? Hmm. Flea with extra flea. Oh, decked out. I haven't played decked out in a while. I'm meaning to play some more, but I haven't really had the time recently. I was playing it when I was off work, so. But I've also I've been playing a lot of Hades recently, and I've got 30 seconds left, so I'm not going to find the scaffolding in time. Although I could borrow this scaffolding. There we go. I'll just borrow this stuff. I've got my wings. Yeah, I take a break about once an hour, just a few minutes to top up my drink, rest my eyes away from the screen, get a stretch, all that good stuff. I suggest you folks all do the same, especially if you've been here since before the start. But even people who've been here since the stream started, do make sure you take a break, just because it's good for you. Yeah, we will get back, and I believe we'll be able to actually just crack on with getting the last bit of scaffolding and then building it. We'll get the last bit of scaffolding and then we will start building. But yep, see you in a few minutes. Take a break. That is an order, because you guys will definitely listen to me. Sorry for the slightly extended break there, folks. I got sidetracked talking to my dad. I see there is a... Ah, J Price was looking for the scaffolding. No worries, J Price. Thank you for looking. I appreciate it. I should have a bit more that I can pilfer from the train. I say a bit more. Bit more is 5. Maybe... No, there's none here. Let's see how much this extra 5 will get us. Won't get us all the way, but... No. Although... What I can do is I can pop all that off. Extend that to there. And then go up here. Haha! I am a genius. You know what, I've just realised this is all dirt. This should really all be stone. Yeah, this should all be stone, not dirt. I'm going to have to dig all this out. Okay. This might take some time. And my nature is don't leave blocks to despawn. Might be some in the station train chest under the train station. Oh! Now she tells me. Now she tells me. Would I be correct in thinking? Yes, this works. So I can do this. Which should make collecting the blocks a little easier. At least in this part of it. I don't know how much of this is going to fill up because it was only 3 stacks, but it's a bit. No, there's loads of stuff under there. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. Ah, much better. Oh, that's much better. Thank you, Mythical. That is much nicer. Surface. I have secret stuff all around the server for a rainy day. This is not surprising. This is not surprising to learn. That, that. Just swap. Break those two. Right, so question for people, because I know most people here will listen to the Spawn Chunk podcast. Has anyone listened to the latest episode with Nembom as the guest? I'm just curious to see if people have and what they thought of the episode. I haven't listened to it yet. It will be slowly listened to over the course of the week. On my commute. I tend to listen to it on my commute and then on my lunch break. But I believe this is Nembon's first episode. I'm quite curious to hear what he has to say. I really enjoy the episodes with the devs. Just because it's interesting to get their perspective on things. No, it did come as a bit of a surprise. I don't think it was just me, but I think for most people in the Discord, when Slice Lime joined the Discord, not even for an episode, just because he wanted to join the Discord. It did come as a bit of a surprise, and I'm just like, ooh, that could go interesting, because I didn't know how like the idea of having like the idea for people of having a dev readily accessible, so to speak, to ask questions about the game. I wasn't sure how people would behave with that. Will it not? Why won't it hit it until tomorrow morning? That's unusual. I just assumed it hit everyone at around the same sort of time, regardless of time zone. Yeah, this is true. Slice Lime is usually pretty accessible. It's I mean, he's got his streams as well, and he's generally fairly active on Twitter about things, so... Dot. There we go. And then there's this bit, but what I can do here is I can put a torch there. Chop down this tree. Then cover that bit up. There. Getting dark. Yeah, I use Google Podcasts for the RSS feed because I don't think you can add RSS feeds to Spotify. I think I'm fairly certain you can't add RSS feeds to Spotify. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Spotify at times. They've added this car mode, so if your phone is Bluetoothed into a car, then it will automatically start playing whatever you were playing, which would be nice, except I don't want it to do that. Mainly because for some reason it starts playing things in the wrong direction. Like it starts playing my playlist in the opposite direction, my primary playlist in the opposite direction to the way I want it to, which is just kind of like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Don't do this to me. So I have to then stop the playlist and then restart it in the correct direction, so the autoplay is completely redundant. And I know I could probably just play the playlist in the other direction, but I don't want to do that. I'm playing it in that direction specifically. First world problems, am I right? My cats are very disturbing. I'm sorry, I guess. Oh, fallen. I have fallen. I've fallen and I can't get up. There we go. Inventory's almost full of crap. No, some things never change. Tell me in your responsibility. Yeah, I know. It's so that playlist is my primary playlist. It's the playlist that pretty much all the new songs that I like the sound of get added to. And I want to hear the ones that I've most recently added first. So I want to play from the newest to the oldest. But for some reason, when Spotify connects to the car, it will just start playing it back the other way again. So generally, it means I'm hearing songs that I've only recently heard in the past few minutes. Right. Junk. Don't need that. Probably don't need the book and quill in my inventory, thinking about it. Back up. In terms of stupid, though, I nominate YouTube for still not having a way to reverse their plays without having to rely on outside tools. You currently have 3 drinks, JPS. What 3 drinks do you have? What 3 drinks do you have, and are any of them capable of being shared? I do appreciate Pax's question, just to clarify how many cups you're using. 3 drinks in 1 cup. I used to always play on shuffle, but it sometimes meant that I would hear the same songs repeatedly. But then again, the playlist used to be a lot shorter. I'm actually... Now that I've said that, how long is that playlist? Just for general random bits of fact. This playlist is 17.5 hours. For the record, that's not my longest playlist. My longest playlist is, if I can find it, 49 hours. Just a couple of fun little statistics for you. Currently, I've only got 1 active drink and 1 cup that needs returning. But I do understand where Pax is coming from. Though I'm generally quite good, because otherwise I get called out. I get called out for it by my family. There. No. Not down there. There. Right. I'm just trying to think. Because I'm trying to think if there's... So there are a couple of things that I've been meaning to talk about, and generally the best time to do it is partway through the stream, because that's where people have arrived. Like, the start of the stream's not the best time to talk about this stuff, because people aren't all in, and end of stream is not the time because lots of people have dropped out. So now would be a good time. So a few things. Those that don't know, because it's not in the because they're not in the Discord for whatever reason. There's been a slight schedule change. That slight schedule change is on Tuesdays now. I can't guarantee it'll be every Tuesday, but on Tuesdays for the time being, that's when Cosmic and I plan to stream the Blaze and Caves Advancement Pack versus thing that we started last week. We've just planned to do that on Tuesdays. I believe Cosmic's intention is to continue streaming their perspective. I of course will be streaming mine. It will be the usual time, 9 PM to 11. Our rule is we're not allowed to play on the server if we're not streaming, because doing anything, like if we do anything on the server, that can progress us towards advancements in that pack. So we can only play on the server during those streams, and that's got 29 more streams to go. Because the plan is for 30 streams. We said like 30 days, but like to do 30 days, like just do 30 consecutive streams would be impossible for the two of us. So we're just going to do 30 streams as and when, and then the server will be slightly repurposed for other stuff. We'll probably leave the advancement pack on it though. And the intention isn't to get every advancement. We know that's not likely to happen. It's just to try and get as many as possible and see who can get the most. That's really the goal there. Apart from that, I'm sticking with Infinity Cove on Mondays. Pokemon Black will be on Fridays, and Subnautica will remain an After Dark stream on Saturdays. Yes, I'm aware it's an After Dark stream at the same time as all my other streams, but it's the way that it is. And I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Pax. You asked why I do my After Dark stream on Saturday rather than Friday, and it's generally just down to what I presume other people will have as availability. Because I think more people are interested in Subnautica than Pokemon. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm happy to be corrected on that. But it's just the way I've set things up. Will there be any other streams being added? Maybe. I might continue streaming on Tuesdays after the advancement pack has ended, or I might do streams even if Cosmic's not around for Blazing Caves, but I'm not going to make any promises on that yet. Bad habit, finishing a drink, then saying to myself, got to get more water, then playing for an hour, then going to have a drink, not remember. Yeah, no, I do that as well. Yeah. And as Pax has rightly pointed out, that is hyperfocus. Yeah, so there might be more streams added to the schedule, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. That's a maybe in the future thing. Other stuff, if you're in the Discord, if you are a subscriber of Elcorn's and in the Discord, sorry, I should clarify, Elcorn has set some goals for his streaming this year. I'm not going to read them out, but I would also like to set some streaming goals for this year as well. I think Elcorn doing that was a very good idea, and I also think it was a very good idea putting them in the Discord, because it helps to have other people hold him accountable to them then. If there's anything that in particular you would like to see from me, like special streams or anything like that, I intend to do another Halloween stream. I think that's going to become a thing. It's hard to say it's going to become a thing when I've only done it once and Halloween only happens once a year. But I would like to do like a horror stream every Halloween, or at least some point near Halloween. I appreciate that getting it on Halloween is not very easy. Ideally, if people have suggestions, mythical. Ideally, games that I could complete in a single long stream would be preferred for stuff like that. rather than long-term games. So I know like Lethal Company is quite popular with people, but I don't think that's a one-stream game. And I would rather... Now, in fairness, Subnautica will eventually be completed, and I'll need another game after that, and I'll probably go for another more adult game, but that's neither here nor there. No, I know you posted them for accountability. That was my point. I will put these in the Discord as well, if anyone has any suggestions. But it was a good idea, and I'm glad you did that, because it prompted me to actually think, oh, maybe I should do the same thing. I am very aware that I am very bad at certain things with streaming. I will say I'm going to do stuff, and then I won't do it. VODs. This is something that I would actually like to get better at, uploading my VODs onto YouTube. I'm dreadful for it. I am really bad at it. And I would like to try and get better at that. If I could just if I can commit to just saying on X day they will get uploaded, then that will be, that's what I want. Like if I can just say on X, Y, or Z day a week they will get uploaded. I just have to be careful of my affiliate agreement, which my streams have to remain Twitch exclusive for the first 24 hours after a stream. I'm not 100% clear on exactly what that means, if that means that's 24 hours from the start of the stream or 24 hours from the end. But I could say Wednesdays or Thursdays I would dedicate as my day to getting the previous week's VODs all uploaded. And if I could then stick to that, then that will make my workload less, because currently I have loads of VODs sitting waiting to be uploaded, and because of that I'm not exporting more. But that then runs the risk of them expiring on Twitch, because they don't stay forever on Twitch. That runs the risk of them expiring on Twitch, and then I lose them. I can't export them then. So that's one thing that I would like to get better at. Apart from that, Pax would like to see indie games. Okay, indie games. I think the only reason I'm hesitant for more games is because I only stream for 2 hours a night. I only stream for 2 hours a night, and that means that if a game can't be and it's less than 2 hours when you factor in the breaks, which, let's face it, have a tendency to run long. The starting soon screen and the ending screen and all that, and the hellos and the goodbyes and everything, they tend to run for overall I'm playing the game for less than 2 hours. So opened what up? Sorry, Elcorn. And thinking more the odd indie event like Halloween, but not horror themed. Oh no, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. Yeah, that's actually, I could say let's see, I could do I could try and arrange one a month maybe. I mean I try and avoid doing them too often, just because I'm loud and my parents can hear me and it disturbs them when they're trying to sleep. So I could arrange it for, it wouldn't be hard to arrange it for when they're out, because when they're away for a night, because they're always away. Little to the left though. Oh, that's a game. I didn't realise that's a game. I thought you were referencing something else, Dom. I enjoyed Halloween, but I'm not a fan of horror. No, that's fair enough. I do the horror more for the face cam. I did the horror more for the face cam, seeing my reactions. I figured you guys would be entertained by seeing me scared. More scaffolding. Ah. This isn't going to plan. Yeah, Oberdin was very good for the puzzle aspect, and it allowed you guys to have a bit of participation. I'm not sure how much people did actually participate in that off the top of my head, but it was nice to have that option there. Other things, they're just small things like, now that I've got this new PC, I can play more games like Subnautica that are a bit more intensive on the computer. And also, I should really be able to run the chat bridge now that Elkhorn runs. In his streams. I should, in theory, be able to run that mod now, because the problem with that was it had a tendency to make my game crash. It made Minecraft crash, which was a bit of a problem for obvious reasons. So I didn't run it. But in theory, I should now be able to run that without a problem. In theory. Whether or not it will actually run in practice remains to be seen, but it's certainly something that I should look into. But yeah, if people have like puzzle games like Oberdin that they'd like to suggest, then please do. And that just goes for games in general. Like if you're in the Discord especially, please do. If you've got games that you think I would enjoy, please suggest them. There might be more. How do I phrase this? I'm gonna try and, because I found that when I go longer periods without streaming, I find it harder to then start streaming again. But also, and I don't know if this is everyone, but this is me particularly. Streaming is how I spend most of my time with you guys. With the exception of the people who actually play on Infinity Cove, I don't interact with any of you off stream, do I? And you guys are my friends. I appreciate there's a slight parasocial relationship for those of you who aren't on the server, but the point still stands. I consider you guys my friends, and I don't enjoy being cut off from my friends for extended periods. I really do not like it. At all. I find it really. I can't emphasize this enough. I find it really, really unpleasant. So getting to stream more is not a bad thing. So I'm gonna try and do more. Vent stream sounds like the wrong phrasing, but if I've had like a rough day at work, I'm still going to try and stream, particularly if it's a Friday, because I've got to remember that even if I'm a bit tired, I can have coffee. Yes, I know. Hunter on coffee. But I can have coffee and not have to worry about the fact that I can't then get to sleep after stream. Because it's a Friday. I don't have work on Saturdays. But so that's an option, and it just allows me, if I've had a shit day, then apologies for the language there, but it would still allow me to catch up with you guys and get to spend time with my friends, stuff like that. Another program that solves the same issue as ChatBridge, but works in all games. But I can't remember where I wrote the name down. No worries, Pax. If you find it, then please just drop me a DM. Just and I'll look into it. What else is there? I need to buy a new monitor. I want to buy a new monitor, but that's not really streaming related. That's more so I can give Addy my old one when I give him the computer. That's actually something else. Maybe. I'm not gonna promise anything. It's really dependent on the situation. I might stream with Addy. I have not run this past Addy. I should make that clear. I haven't actually run this past Addy yet, though I'd be surprised if he's averse to the idea. But hello, Cap Steph. I didn't see you come in. I am sorry. That's the first message I've seen from you tonight. That might be your first message, but if it wasn't, then I apologise for not saying hello. Based on the capital letters, I would say that that was your arrival. But hello, Capsteph. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're just discussing possible plans for this year on Twitch. You may have already been aware of that. So yeah, a couple of things. Again, more ideas, please chuck them in the Discord. Please keep them to my channels, so we're not just flooding everywhere else with it. We don't need suggestions of certain things in like. Oh, that's actually something that's just made me think of something else. No cooking streams, no Lego streams. I would love to. I would love to do both of those. But currently I have no Lego sets because I finished the DeLorean. And cooking streams are just not feasible with my current living situation. The Croaky Wolf has spoken. Thank you for gifting that sub to Capsteph Expo. I appreciate that. Capsteph, enjoy your new emotes. I say new. But yeah, my living situation does not make cooking streams feasible. Even when my parents are out, it's not feasible. It's not something I can easily set up. The nature of my kitchen means that it would be quite difficult. I don't have a small we don't have a particularly small kitchen, so it's not. It wouldn't really work. So in my help with VOD's motivation, I just took something in your Discord for you to review later, which I've been working to. This allowed me to manage my motivation easier. Appreciate it, Scotsman. Could play Overcooked. Ooh, I've heard good things about Overcooked. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. That is something else. More co-op. Obviously, I've got the advancements with Cosmic, and there's Minecraft Bingo, with just members of the community. But I would like to do more non-Minecraft co-op stuff. One game that I would really like to do with someone is Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Which you may have heard of it, you may not. It's a bomb defusal game for 2 players. One person has the bomb, one person has the defusal manual. You can't look at the other person's item. So the person with the bomb can't look at the defusal manual. The person with the manual can't look at the bomb. It's about communication, which, as I'm sure you can probably imagine, might not end super well for the people in this community. Regardless, that is something I'd quite like to play with people. And Addy's immediately jumps on Among Us. The only problem with Among Us, Addy, is it requires us to get a group of people together. Whereas Overcooked or Keep Talking, they're two. You can Keep Talking is a 2-player game, and Overcooked you can play with only 2 players. They're co-op, but you don't have to worry about getting a large group of people together. Overcooked is currently 85% off. Ooh. Ooh. Operation Tango is also co-op. Okay. Yeah, the co-op games as well. Please feel free, if you've got games to suggest and you realise that it's a co-op game, still suggest it. It just might not become a long-term series. And what's liable to happen with these streams is they will happen if I'm doing if I'm doing an indie game stream on a Saturday, for example, well, not necessarily. I'm saying on a Saturday. If I'm doing an indie game stream, it will likely take the place of the Subnautica Saturday stream, as an example. Streams, indie games and things like that, like special streams, would likely take the place of other streams, not be in addition to, just so because I do need. This is not my job. I have to, like, I feel like I might need to remind some people of that. This is not my job by any stretch. And it will, if this was my job, cool, fantastic. Would love it. But this is not my job at the moment. And as such, I do need to take time off. I do need to have a few days where I can do other things. I appreciate I don't stream until 9. But when I get home, I get home about 6:30 at the earliest usually. And then I have a drink after work, and then normally by the time I finish that drink, I'm having dinner, and then doing the washing up after dinner. And by that point, I need to because of how long my family sit chatting as we eat. By that point, I need to start getting set up for stream. So I don't actually have all that much free time in the evenings. So I like to have some time to myself, some evenings to myself as well. I say evenings to myself, evenings doing other things. So I'm not going to start doing streams every night. I did joke about it with Cosmic. It won't actually happen. Not for a while yet, anyway. Unless I was suddenly in a position where I could do that, because I could make it like a part-time job with another part-time job. Like if that happened, fantastic. That is not the goal. That has never been the goal with my streaming, to be able to make a living from it. It has always just been something fun to do, so I get to interact with you guys, and I get to share my fumbling around in video games. You may notice I'm not a professional by the fact that I have a tendency to just randomly start making noises because I've run out of things to say. Up. Come on. Don't have to apologise for toxic press. No, I know I don't need to apologise, but I'm going to anyway. Not apologise. Apologise. Yeah, I apologise or explain. I'm going to. I know I don't need to. I'm going to anyway. It's just the nature of who I am. Ah. Stupid Minecraft trees. There we go. Log back on, and I will whack you with the kind of sick. None of us are professional. No, true. Be nice to yourself. I am being nice to myself. This is me being nice to myself. Right. You know, you remember what I said about getting ready, basically preparing myself for next stream? Yeah, about that. There's some. I knew there'd be some over here. Yeah, what I've done is got ready for next stream, basically, because there's not long left of this stream, and I've only just finished. And I haven't even finished it yet, because I still need to terraform this back to match this to an extent. I just need to pull the... Basically, I need to pull this entire part of the hill back which will be easier said than done. I'm not 100% certain how I'm going to do that, just by the nature of the shape of the terrain. That's always the way. That's always the way. You can't find the thing you're looking for, but then you find something better. Right, let's fill this in. There are the noises. Right, so hold on 1 second. Yeah, so I've just pulled up Elkhorn's stream goals, just to see what they were. And I'm just looking at them. So he's got 8. So 8 seems like a good number, but I'm looking at them. Some of them are not reasonable for me. Just because we're in different positions in Twitch. I mean, so for example, Facecam, which I am aware that I'm disclosing that, but Facecam, which I believe for Elkhorn would be a permanent thing. For me, Facecam is reserved for streams that would require, well, not require, streams that would be better served having my live reactions, like horror games. But I don't want a Facecam on all my streams. Another one is the specific follower goal he's set to try and hit for this year. Elkhorn, as far as I understand, has more followers than me, which I believe is by virtue of being involved in the casual prime stuff. I could be wrong about that. Elkhorn, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain you've got more followers. So trying to hit your follower goal, for me, not feasible, and not something that I'm going to try and subject myself to. But there are other things. Including one thing that I would quite like to do with you. Remind me to DM you. And mods, if you could please start looking at who is live. Where's my shulker box? Where did I leave my shulker box? Did I pick it up? Not actually sure. No. There. In the middle. Listen, Snowflake. Hello, Screwy. Welcome back. One thing. Alright, dump all that in there. Dump those in there. Because I think you have more involvement with other communities. Elkhorn, you have more involvement in another larger community. Griffin and Casual Carrots communities are bigger than ours, and you stream with them because you do the Wednesday community nights. I'm not saying this because I want more followers or anything. It doesn't really make much difference to me. Follower metrics aren't like the follower, subscriber, viewer metrics. They're not really something. When I was aiming for affiliate, I was keeping an eye on my follower and average viewer metrics. But in terms of just data, like week-to-week streaming, it's not really something I don't try and hit specific targets. I have the follower and subscriber numbers enabled, but that's just so I can see when I hit milestones. And even then, I missed the 200 follower milestone. But I have viewers turned off. Because I have no interest in it. Addy suggested Uno. And Storm suggested that Uno is a good way to start a war in her family. So Addy that's not discouraged Addy. Yeah, that is also true. I only post the go lives in our Discord, and then in Joel's Discord in a restricted channel when I'm live on this server. Like that's all I do, and it's pretty much anyone who joins the Cove ends up following me, but that's it. That's it. So that's not really something to base it off. But I'm not really too bothered by that. Like I said, I'm not really too bothered by follower numbers. If I can get to the next 100, awesome. I would say if I can get to 100 subscribers, absolutely fantastic. But I am not going to set that as a goal because Exapol will take that as a challenge. Right, my ads are going to start in the next 5 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you everyone for coming along for what was a preparation stream for next week. It has been a lot of fun chatting to you guys. Don't Exapol, just don't. You've been too generous to this channel, needlessly generous. I love you, but no. Yes, make sure you join the Fine Art in Discord. That's the Discord I share with Elkhorn and Minipax. Wonderful place, wonderful people. If you are a subscriber to either myself or Elkhorn, I'm not really sure what Pax's channel situation is, but myself and Elkhorn have subscriber-only channels. If you are subscribed to me and you have suggestions for what I could set as goals for this year, please chuck them in the Hunter Subs channel. If you're not subscribed, then still chuck them in Hunter Chatter, but the subscriber channel is where I will outline the final list. Thank you, Capsteph. Yeah, I will try and remember. Scotsman, Exapol, I want you to take a look at how many subs you've gifted to this channel. And then look at how many Scotsman has gifted to this channel. And I want you to tell me that Scotsman is anywhere near as bad as you. I love you, but you can calm down. You don't need to be quite as generous as you are. I love you, but you don't need to. You don't need to. You can also find me on YouTube at Hunter555. That's where my VODs go when I remember to upload them. I have too many. I'm about to tell you how many VODs are waiting to be sorted. Let's see, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 VODs currently waiting to be published. And that number goes up because I don't do it, and then that is something I will. That's something I will remind myself. Thank you. Yes, I will DM Malcolm. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for the constant reminders. I am going to send you on a raid. I did see a couple of people in my list were live. I am going to raid, I think. Let me just see what you're doing. I'm going to raid, I think, Calendar Storm. I don't actually know how long Calendar normally streams for, but he's doing Decked Out. So I'm going to raid Calendar Storm. Raid messages, as always, hashtag Hunter Raid, howling at the moon. Thank you again, everyone, for coming. It has been a lot of fun. I will, fingers crossed, see you folks all tomorrow for more Advancement versus Against Cosmic. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your day, and good night.